Eyes across the country are now on Indiana after Donald Trump picked Mike Pence as his running mate. Pence is hardly the first Hoosier to run for the country's second highest office. News Channel 15's Chris Darby takes us to a place that connects Indiana to American history.
Huntington is home to Dan Quayle. It's also the top spot for vice presidential history in the country. One little building here is getting some attention thanks to Mike Pence being added to the Trump ticket.
Well, Indiana has had a really long history with the vice presidency.
Dan Johns is the man behind the Dan Quayle Vice Presidential Learning Center in Huntington. The center celebrates all of the United States vice presidents while teaching kids about the importance of the office.
This is Vice President Quayle's hometown, and so comes the name. But I think it really pleases him that our focus is teaching people, especially school kids, about the office of the vice president.
Museum visitors are treated to displays with artifacts that go back 227 years. Campaign posters and the memoirs celebrate Indiana's own Thomas Marshall. Of course, there are memories of a young Dan Quayle as well. And a podium upstairs helps to teach those school kids how elections really work, a program that Johns has taken across the country.
During it, 6 kids actually run for president of our fictitious country. And of course, they have to go through the whole process of winning primaries in states to win delegates. We have to win delegates to win the nomination, on and on and on, all the way through the Electoral College. And so it gives them a step-by-step idea of what it takes to actually elect president of the United States.
Back at home, Huntington is a natural fit for a place that looks back on the vice presidents. After all, the Hoosier State boasts the second most to serve. If he makes it to the White House, Mike Pence would be the 6th, keeping Indiana relevant during the campaign season, a tradition that goes back to the Civil War days.
It was important to have somebody from Indiana on your ticket just because of the importance that Indiana had in national politics at that time.
For more information on the Dan Quayle Center, like hours and admission rates, log on to wayne.com. Reporting from Huntington, Indiana, Chris Darby, News Channel 15.